What's good, ladies and gentlemen viewers? 'Tis I, ManicTheNobody, and I forgot to mention last video in this Let's Play of Rogue Legacy that I'm moving this series down from being a daily thing to an every other day thing. Now what this means, well, obviously, is that I won't be doing videos every day. I'll be doing, well, on Rogue Legacy every day. I'll be doing them every other day. But another thing that this means is that I will have more time to devote to other projects should I so choose. Such as when it comes out, if everything goes well, Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn. I got the collector's edition. I might do a video about all the cool stuff you get with that. And also, you might notice a slight degradation in audio quality in this video, and I apologize for that. It's just that it's too hot in my room right now to not use a fan, so my fan is blowing in the background. I pointed it away from my microphone though, so hopefully you can't hear it too badly. And also, I've officially decided that unless I get a useless error, all of my videos will only be 2 errors long from now on. Because when they were in the 3 error zone, I felt like the third error wasn't being used as efficiently because I was just trying to get the video done, and also the video's taking just as long in the later stages of the game with 2 errors as it was in the earlier stages with 3. So that'll speed things up a bit without me wanting to, pull my hair out. And that's about it. Sorry I missed like one additional day between last few videos, but, well, videos back. But anyway, Prince's Journal. Journal entry number 21.
I have done it. I have defeated the Dungeon Master. All that remains is to enter the throne room. After this,
the king will honor me for my valor and acknowledge me as rightful successor to the throne, not my
faceless siblings.
I owed Mr. Fabulous a voice. And now, I do know a little bit about the ending of this game that I probably shouldn't know if I wanted to do this entirely blind, but there's only one more journal entry before the final boss, which means that I really need to step to it and start doing better in these runs and, actually getting further. I think that for the time being, as I'm sort of just like grinding up to try to get to be, oh wait, I'm a barbarian, that's right, that's why I have such massive health pool. But as I'm grinding up to try to be suited for the Maya, I think what I really should be doing is just taking all of the, any air and clearing the entirety of the regular castle and the forest. Because that way I'll have the money to spend on things like Air Randomizer, which apparently unlocks more and more pieces of the castle. Because I know that there's one more class that we haven't unlocked yet, and I know that it's called Dragon. What I don't know is what it does, or even how much it costs, or where along the upgrade tree it is. But in other mildly related news, picked up a couple of games on the Steam Summer Sale. I've really been enjoying. I picked up Terraria and Faster Than Light, as well as Portal 2, as I may have mentioned in my previous videos. And speaking of the Steam Summer Sale, I said something in my last video about the sale of the day being like Skyrim or something. That was not correct. That was, just disregard all the information that I gave you about that. I really do apologize. But, there's something else. Oh yeah. If you want to see videos of like Terraria or runs of Faster Than Light, or if you'd be interested in live streams or anything like that, just let me know in the comments. I'm always interested to hear what my viewers have to say. Haha, destroying projectiles is fun. And so is taking out mini-bosses with the power of my barbarian might. I got too close to his foot there. Anyway, mini-bosses are easier now that, you know, I'm level like 68. Now I just need to get a bunch of mana. So if you're in any way interested in Terraria or Faster Than Light content put out there by me, or Portal 2 content, then just let me know and I'll see if I can get on that. And I don't know exactly how like viewing someone else's Steam library works. I don't know if by default it's set to like private where you can't view somebody else's list of games unless you're friends with them or something. But if you can view my list of games on Steam, my Steam account is also ManicTheNobody, just spelled the same way as it is here. And if you want to look up the games that I have there, let me know if there are any of those games that you want to see me play. Then I would gladly play those. Discounting Amnesia: The Dark Descent, I will not play that game. I got it in a Humble Bundle, and it was just an unfortunate side effect of the bundle. I'm too much of a chicken wuss to play that game. I'm chicken wuss Zeldinkt class. And speaking of class, as if it were used referring to a starship, I haven't even cleared, or I haven't even beat Faster Than Light once yet. I've flipped it to easy mode a couple of times from normal mode to, you know, just see what I can do, see if I can get any of the achievements. But I haven't been able to beat it on easy or normal mode yet, because I always make stupid decisions in places where I really shouldn't be making decisions this dumb. And so, much like in Rogue Legacy, that frequently leads to my downfall. I had an idea the other day for a procedurally generated sort of RPG type game, but at this point I can't remember what it was, so if I remember I'll let you know. Any ideas that I share publicly can be acted upon by anyone. Please try not to claim them as your own idea though. I mean, if you want to use them, just, you know, let people know, hey, got this idea from ManicTheNobody over on YouTube. And then, you know, we both benefit a little. You probably a lot more than I, but, you know, if I mention an idea that I have for a video game or something, and you happen to be a programmer and you want to use it, feel free to use it. I don't really care. Just give me at least a little bit of credit. And I'm not gonna, like, go to the lengths of putting a Creative Commons on or anything, because, like I said, I don't really care enough to bother with that. But just being nice would be nice, you know? And what else have I got in this castle? Much to the left, something to the right and up. Oops, I meant to press Q and to press tab. I want to see what's over there. And I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing. Oh hey, more runes, oops. I was too focused on the money to notice that Plinky just hit me in the face. I'm just gonna ignore that Plinky for now. I'll be back for him later. Health and mana regen, always nice. So is all the money that's always in these chests, unless it's like, you know, stat ups or something, which, again, still nice. Just not quite as nice. Aha. It would appear that this chest has money in it. Brilliant introducing, Dr. Holmes. Oh. Holmes doesn't have a doctorate. But he is addicted to cocaine. Yeah, today I learned. Sherlock Holmes, in Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's books, was in fact a cocaine user, an avid cocaine user. I don't know if they would have called it an addict in the time of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, but, you know, when he wasn't on the cocaine, he was playing violin. Nice to know where this teleporter is for later. Would it be faster to teleport home? Yeah, it'd be faster to just teleport back to the beginning. Woodada, 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 ba-da-da-da, bling! And yeah, Sherlock Holmes, cocaine user of an avid degree, of some repute. Sigmund Freud, also cocaine user of some repute. And he's not a fictional character. But Freud was weird. I'm just gonna put that out there. Freud was very weird. Very, very weird. Barely made it. Yay, bounty rune. If only I didn't already have the vault rune. I really wish that vault and sky runes weren't so useful. Because then I'd have no problem equipping all these bounty and vampire runes that I'm finding. But I guess that's sort of how you do loadouts in this game. Wait a minute, I didn't go back for that Plinky in the other room. That poor, poor, lonesome Plinky. All alone in the world with no allies to help him destroy people trying to wander the castle. He's defenseless out there all alone. He'll never make it. Much like... No, not much like anything. But, while I'm on the chain of thought that I'm on, that you have no idea what it is because of how my mind works, if you had the regenerative powers of Wolverine, would you rather fight Wade Wilson or Slade Wilson? You have the powers of Wolverine, the regenerative powers of Wolverine. You don't have his claws, you don't have super swords or anything, you don't have any special training that you don't already have in real life. So no, like, suddenly becoming a military commando or anything, unless you already are a military commando. Would you rather fight Slade or Wade? And if you don't know who Slade Wilson and Wade Wilson are, well then, you didn't have a very good 90s. Not that I would know much about that. I mean, I was sort of the tail end of it, but 90s, the early 2000s, when both of those characters became overly popular. Well, early 90s to early 2000s, so there was about a 10-year gap between when both characters became popular. Anyway, I guess I might as well just say it. Or, well, Wade Wilson was created in 1991. I'm not sure about Slade Wilson. Presumably he was created afterwards, but that's just a guess. Wade Wilson is Deadpool. Slade Wilson is Deathstrike. Which is why in the Teen Titans animated series, they called him Slade instead of Deathstrike. Because Slade is his actual first name. Plinkies don't stand a chance against me anymore. The club can't even handle me right now, bro. So, I say so when I'm at a loss for words, if you couldn't tell. Synthesia, or Synthesia, I don't even know how you pronounce that. Some people got it, and some people don't. And I've been hearing a lot about Synthesia lately. Maybe it's because Reddit... Wait, why did I turn around to throw that? It's because I'm not used to having Ambilivus. But anyway, maybe it's because Reddit just seems to be obsessed with Synthesiites right now. Maybe it's because... I don't know. Other reasons. But what Synthesia is a cross-wiring in your, in any of your senses that make the interpreting of one sense cause the interpreting of another sense as well. For instance, if you can hear colors or see sounds, things like that. Also, there's a kind of synthesia that deals with synthesia, the Anastasia antebellum, that deals with numbers. Like certain numbers are either certain colors or have certain feelings to them, I guess. I don't know if there's a certain numbers have certain feelings to them thing, but if there is, then I could very well have that, or have had that. No longer have very strongly if I do have it. Oops. Oh well, fishing well is good enough. If I did have it ever, I no longer have it anywhere near as strongly as I used to. So, like, for me, I don't know if you consider this synthetics disease or not, but for me, numbers that end in 2 zeros always just feel sort of plastic and new. Whereas numbers that end in 9, I don't know, there's a certain other feeling to them that I can't really describe, namely because I can't really feel that part of my brain right now for some reason. I think it's because I've been mildly sick a while. But I don't know if you consider that synthesia or not, or if it's just something that's happened to my mind just because of things. Oh, and the way I'm sitting is causing my leg to fall asleep, so character's not gonna move for a couple seconds while I adjust my footing. There we go. And so, yeah, synthesia or not. If you know, if you happen to be a doctor or something of synthesia, let me know. And let me know if that's synthesia or if it's just some weird thing that happens to me, or happened to me. And if you're not a doctor of synthesia, why are you watching my videos? Seriously, no one but doctors of synthesia would want to watch me play Rogue Legacy. I'm kidding, of course. I'm sure my viewers are all beautiful, beautiful people who enjoy lovely days at the beach with an ice-cold lemonade and maybe some icicles hanging from their tongue. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up at this point. Ooh, getting back across will be the devil. Actually, it'll be really easy. Assuming I'm not an idiot. Yeah, it was really easy. Where else is there to go? Up, down, strange, charm, top, bottom. There's one more chest that I didn't get in that room with the single, lonely, living Plinky. I'll have to take care of that now. I did just say up, down, strange, charm, top, bottom just now, right? I didn't well, it's not like you're gonna be responding to me, except maybe in the comments. I didn't say anything but up, down, strange, charm, top, bottom. And if you get the reference, well then, good for you. You're a pretty cool dude. It's not like a pop culture reference or anything. Oops, that was wasted mana. It's just a science thing. I don't know too much about it myself, having only at this point taken basic chemistry. I know, the basic subatomic particles. You got your proton, your neutron, your electron. But quarks and gluons and whatnot, those are a bit beyond my scope at the moment. Where am I headed to now? Oh yes, forest. And I have to tell him, I must insist to tell him to run. Yes, run. Run, forest, run. So, if you were asked to vote between seeing some occasional videos of the following games, which would you choose? I know I'm asking quite a few questions on this this particular episode. But, you know, you can just, if you don't want to answer, then don't answer. It's up to you. But, of the following games, which would you rather see content on occasionally? Let me think for a minute. There was Pokemon. I could play various Pokemon games. League of Legends. I could do some more League stuff. Terraria. I've got that. I've made it fairly far in that. And Faster Than Light. Not made it very far in that. You've also got Portal 2. Of all of those games, which one would you rather see me play? Because thinking about branching out, you know, just playing Rogue Legacy is not going to get me very far. I'm trying to get into as many, like, beta test phases as I can of games that I actually think that I would enjoy. And hopefully that aren't under NDA so that I can, you know, make some videos about them. Tried to get into the Elder Scrolls Online beta, but I don't know what the status on the Elder Scrolls Online is right now. Because really I haven't heard anything about it for a long time. If I can manage to make it over that, yeah, that'll be easy. But yeah, I haven't heard anything about the Elder Scrolls I almost missed this chest. Online for a long time. Skyrim. Wonder how long I could fly if I kitted myself out with full Skyrims. At any rate, I hope that the Elder Scrolls Online is gonna be a good game. That's like a wish of mine, just sort of a hope. I'm probably not even gonna play it, I'll be honest with you, because, you know, I don't do subscription-based MMOs very often. When I do, I usually only, like, buy a subscription every, like, 6 or 7 months, and then it's only, like, a 1-month subscription. But if I were going to play a subscription-based MMO, at this point, it'd probably be Final Fantasy XIV, because, you know, I have the Collector's Edition. So I'm going to be playing that. But later on, I don't really know what I'd say if you were to ask me at some later date. I was fortunate that hit in that chakram. I wish I had been facing the other direction. His money shall be mine, don't worry. I won't forget about it. Speaking of things not to forget about, what's the best way to remember things in your opinion, viewers? Okay, don't answer that. Don't answer that. I'm gonna stop asking you questions. Well, for the rest of this video at least. My website, I'm currently working mentally on a redesign for it. And once I get the mental image up in my head of what I want it to look like, the actual redesign won't be that difficult. Because, you know, once you've got the hang of it, CSS isn't that hard. It's actually rather nice. If you take things nice and slow, CSS can be real nice to you. Real nice. Hey, alright. Seems that I wanted to go in that direction for some reason. And in that direction I shall go. Hey buddy. Woo! No, go up, go up. Thank you for going up. I really appreciate that. It allowed me to hit you in the face. Hey, Ma, look at me. I don't know. I don't even know what I was gonna say. But I do have nearly enough money to get the air randomizer. I may well have enough money to get it, but I don't know, because I don't keep track of that stuff, like, religiously or anything. Do the tall guards actually damage you when you hit them? Because I know it says 11 damage, but I don't know if that's to them or to you. I'm so low on life. I hope this chest has money and not some stupid, like, blueprints or something. Yay, money. I'm getting as much money as I can. You know, I might have to start shortening these videos. In videos where I do money runs, I might just start doing them off screen. Let me know in the comments if you're okay with me doing them off screen, because if not, I'll just keep doing them on screen. But if you want me to, you know, if you want to see every minute of Rogue Legacy I play, well, that's slightly too bad because you've missed 2 errors a little while back due to recording malfunctions. But if you want to see every possible minute of Rogue Legacy that you can see me play, I perfectly understand that. If you'd rather that I just cut to the chase, cut out all the jibber jabber, and got moving with this game already, I understand that too. And so, yeah, just let me know in the comments. If you hold out to the end of the video and answer every random question that I ask you, except for the ones that I tell you not to answer, you get, I don't know, I guess the first 2 people to do it and answer all the questions in the comments will get their name put into the air files for my LP. So, you know, don't have to donate, just answer all my questions. This is gonna be a long video if I even do 2 airs. On money runs, if I keep doing them in videos, I might end up just shortening the videos to 1 air. Because it seems like that's really all that I'm getting accomplished is 1 air. In the space that it usually takes to, you know, complete 2, I'm really only getting 1. Well, nope. Something almost followed me into Forest Abscasia? Forest Abscasia. From the Land of Darkness. But I put a stop to that. I said, oh, I know what I said. I said, don't look, Ethel! But it was too late. Oh, that song. I don't even know who did that song. Some guy who's famous for something or other. That song, if you don't know it, it's a country song called The Streak. I think it's a parody, but it may not be. It may be an original song by a guy or a band that does a bunch of parodies. But basically, it's a country song, and it used to play on the radio, like on my local station, every week. At least once a week, every week. It was like, I think it was at like 3:20 or something. Because my local radio has what's basically a free advertisement. Well, yeah, it's basically just free advertisement for things you want to sell, things you want to buy. And like right before it came on Fridays, which was the last day of the week that it came on, they probably still do it. I don't know why I'm talking about it in the past tense. But anyway, on Fridays, right before it came on, they would almost always play that song, The Streak. Yeah, I'm really thinking this is going to be a 1-air video. I'll pause the recording at the end of this air, like after spending my money, and see how long the video is. And if it's more than 20 minutes, then, well, this is the only air that you're getting today. If it's less than 20 minutes, then be happy that you're getting a spare air, I guess. I'm gonna record the next episode, like, next anyway, in a couple of seconds, just so you know, so it's kinda regardless. It's strange how little 2 scouts look like an actual face, because they're, you know, 2 eyes. You'd expect them to, you know, resemble a pair of eyes and a face, but they don't really. Yay, that's all enemies. I hope this rune was worth it. Vault rune. Sword. None of these runes are worth it. I've got, like, my optimal rune set up already. This is a terrible, terrible, evil room. And much like Foosball and Adam Sandler's Waterboy, I think it was Waterboy, it's the devil. I don't even know. I don't really watch that many terrible Adam Sandler movies, despite what I may have said in the past. I do watch some, but by terrible, I mean Adam Sandler movies. No offense to the guy. Just, it seems that his movies are always received as terrible, terrible movies. Yeah. My elbow, shoulder itches. My shoulder itches. Can we read this? No, we can't read it, which means if you can't read them, get out of Dodge. Anyway, that game that was on the picture, but that would normally be a dev picture, is called Don't Your Pants. Yeah, censorship. But, you know, starts with an S, rhymes, you know, starts with an S, S for smelly. Don't swear in my videos, or in real life, like, ever. Like, Tier 1 swears on occasion, if they're in the game, I'll read out. And you'll get the occasional semblance of a swear when I'm, like, in a really tough location in a video game, but it'll just be you know, like no actual swearing whatsoever. So yeah, I don't really do cursing, cussing, swearing, dropping foul language. Except, like I said, you know, the occasional Tier 1 swear when it's actually in the game's script. If you could be anything you wanted to be, would you be a wizard or a fire truck? I know you viewers. Those are two of the only three things you want to be, and the third thing is bacon. Would you be a wizard, a fire truck, or bacon? No, that delightful, delectable money. I wanted it. Jarvan the Third. Holy guac, that's a lot of enemies. So yeah, this is probably going to be a one-air video. Let's go ahead and choose my next air. You know, I don't really like spell swords without Savantism, because Savantism just makes it feel so much cooler. Boldness, Hypercordism, Lich King, Flame Barrier. I think this is a good bet. And go ahead and make my purchases. The air randomizer. What does it do? What does it do? What does it do? Does it unlock something else on the... It doesn't unlock anything else on the castle. You've got to be kidding me. Do you have to, like, level everything up to full? Jeez, that costs a lot of money. I'm gonna do one equip up. And then get some attack up going in there. And so this is definitely going to be a one-air video. This airs for the next video. I'm going to go ahead and show you, you know, the beginning of it anyway. Well, this won't be at the beginning of the next video. It'll only be here. But let's have a look at all these new runes we've unlocked. And nothing new there. Anyway, until next time, viewers, I've been ManicTheNobody. You've all been my viewers, except those of you who haven't. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you later.